Good morning, Ma'am. I am the group 6 and I am the second reporter. My topic is factors influencing production. For terrestrial plants, many factors affect productivity including light, temperature, nutrients, soil, and water. For phytoplankton, soil is obviously not needed and water availability is not an issue. Temperature is generally more stable in the ocean than on land. So for phytoplankton, productivity comes down to the availability of light and nutrients. So for terrestrial plants, ang na-include is ang light, temperature, nutrients, soil kag ang water. Sa phytoplankton naman niya is ang soil kag obviously needed ang water. Light. Since light is vital of photosynthesis, phytoplankton and other primary producers are limited to the uppermost layer of the ocean where light is abundant enough to sustain the reaction. So kaya since ang light is phytoplankton and other ones. So ang light is limited pero abundant sa as depth increases, light intensity decreases until it reaches a depth where photosynthesis can no longer occur. The region through which sufficient light for photosynthesis can penetrate is called the photic or euphotic zone, which extends down to about 200 meters. So sa deep naman naga-increase ang light intensity kay dalom. Hindi ma-reach sang kasanag kay madalom gani. Okay? In addition to undergoing photosynthesis, phytoplankton also respire, consuming some of the organic compounds they produce. Rates of respiration are not light dependent, and respiration occurs at all the depths and light levels. Therefore, as depth increases, the rate of photosynthesis declines as light is diminished until a point is reached where the rate of photosynthesis equals the respiration rate. This depth is the compensation depth, and it marks the lower level of the photic zone and represents the depth where net primary productions ends. Below this depth, there is net respiration. So may graph man dere, makita yun ako na nawakal ko. Figure 7.3.1. As depth increases, the rate of photosynthesis declines as light becomes limited. The rate of respiration remains consistent at all depths. The depth where photosynthesis equals respiration is the compensation depth. Nutrients. Nutrients are required by all of the marine primary producers. The major nutrients required by phytoplankton are nitrogen and phosphorus is forms of nitrate or NO3, nitrate NO22, and ammonium NH4+, and 2-phosphate PO43. Many phytoplanktons, particularly the diatoms, also require silica. Small amounts is seawater, so they are often the limiting factors for phytoplankton growth in most situations, particularly the nitrogen compounds. For example, agriculture soil contains 0.5% nitrogen in the upper meter of soil, while surface ocean water contains about 0.005% nitrogen. Masang amount ng soil. Or man may graph man ko there. Figure 7.3.2, representative nutrients profile in the open ocean. While this profile shows nitrate abundance, the profile is similar for the other nutrients such as phosphate and silica. These depth water nutrients are out of reach of the phytoplankton at the surface. The thermocline and density stratification of the water column generally prevent the nutrients rich deep water from mixing with the surface water. However, under certain conditions, these nutrients-rich deep water may be brought to the surface through the process. And that's all. Thank you.